Why do you play Destiny 2 PvP? I've been pondering a lot about this week's Trials meta, and one thing has been standing out to me. Stompees are the most used exotic. Stompees are the most used exotic. Not most used hunter exotic, most used exotic. Period. Why is this? Stompees is certainly not the strongest pick, so why would people choose it? And then it hit me. It's how people want to play. Humor me for a second. People like to use Stompees. They feel good using Stompees. And for me personally, I use them because they remind me of a time where the best was also fair. And this meta is not fair. If you look here at the chart, you can clearly see that Stompees is number 1 despite its recent nerf to aerial effectiveness. A lot of people will say that people still use them because you can't build into AE, so might as well use Stompees, but I don't think that's the truth. At about 30 or so AE, you will begin to notice your guns landing yellow numbers from the air, and with certain exotics you can get up pretty high for AE. This isn't to say that AE is in a good place, because it certainly isn't, but why are people using Stompees? Stompees represent the core reason why so many people pick Hunter in the first place: speed and movement. People like to feel fast and agile, which Stompees provide, but Stompees also let you play like you've been playing, even though that playstyle is dead. Long gone are the days of 3-tapping a Guardian while you fly through the air off a staircase boosted Stompees jump. It will never happen again, yet we still use them. Maybe we cope and tell ourselves that AE is impossible to build into, so might as well stay with Stompees, but the truth is, Stompees is fun, Stompees is comfortable, and to a lot of us, Stompees is home. Today's build is an homage to Stompees. Every aspect of this build is built with skill expression in mind. You will not get any kills here that you did not earn. This build is the closest thing to a fair Destiny 2 build, and this build revolves around Stompees, the fairest exotic to ever die. Let's start with Stompees, as that is the core of our build. Stompees gives you a faster sprint speed, a longer slide distance alongside a better jump at the cost of -50 airborne effectiveness. But one of Stompees' greatest strengths remains, however, in that you can still strafe jump into low ceilings to build up momentum and traverse maps much quicker than if you did not use Stomps at all. We will be pairing Ace of Spades with Stompees today, as Ace has an abysmal AE stat of 14. No amount of build crafting will allow you to have good aim from the air with this gun. Ace is, funnily enough, the most synergistic hand cannon to pair with Stompees for this reason. Its only drawback doesn't matter, as our shots won't go where we want anyway. This is also why I'm choosing a pellet shotgun. These are far less consistent than they used to be, but in my experience have been the most consistent special in air, especially when you have 0 AE, so this is what I'm sticking to. I'll be using Gunslinger today, as I really like the synergy with the throwing knives, as they're not affected by AE whatsoever. You can literally jump shot your heart out with these bad boys. I absolutely adore them. Thanks so much for coming and watching. I know this video may come across as negative, but it isn't meant to. It's more of a way to show how you can still have fun with Stompees and use them to great effect, even in this not so fun meta. A lot of times we can get kind of caught up in keeping up with the Joneses and needing to get the best of the best of the best, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun, and I have fun using Stompees. I have fun using Ace of Spades and a shotgun. I have fun using throwing knives. I have fun using Blink. I'm going to use these things regardless of where they sit in the meta, and I know there's a lot of people who feel that way too. I think that's why so many people chose to use Stompees this weekend, and I think that's why Stompees are going to remain the top exotic, no matter how hard Bungie tries to kill them. Have a good one.